Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play some X4 Kingdom's End. Expansion is now out. I like to use the word expansion even though it's a DLC because, compared to, the 90s in the sense this is definitely an expansion. It's not a tiny DLC, but I guess it's downloadable content. Would that mean the main game is a downloadable content? Anyway, so Kingdom's End. We did a series on Emergence. It was just a 3-part series just to do the story. So it's there for people who want to watch it. They had recently in the 2.1 update, the hot fix, make it so that it looks like you can just do Queen's Herald right away without doing Emergence, or at least that's what it looks like. I'm not 100% sure on that, so you brand new players can tell me for sure. Either way, we're going to do the Queen's Herald. If you like, I will try to remember to put a timestamp in so you guys can find where the gameplay is and where we're not talking to NPCs and dialogues and things like that. But we're going to have fun. We're going to enjoy it. There's a bit of story when it comes to the Boron, which is fine. It's just going to be a bit more mission running and things like that before we start our Empire. So our Empire might be a little slower this time compared to some other game starts, but that's fine. Let's listen.
With the successful connection of the Kingdom End jump gate, we are once again reunited with at least some of our lost kin. A great rift within our people can now begin to heal. But our systems, once drifting in the dark, now also connect to the Commonwealth. Diplomatic relations must be established with its peoples, old and new. For this task, your queen calls upon you, her heralds.
Awesome. One thing that's pretty cool is you can pick male or female Boron if you choose to. I'll just keep with the regular female here. And your name is Fomo Fi. So we're just going to click Queen's Herald here again and listen in.
The Alliance of the Word shall be our aid, and Expedition Leader Numankeret shall guide you. My heralds, reach out to the very deepest corners of the Gate Network and deliver our message. The Queendom has returned.
The Queendom. They're just silly. I love Boron. Look at the ships. It's like the sea, usually in games. I think in real life you can kind of have a luminescence in the sea, but you see it more in games like that kind of waving glow effect and stuff like that. I really love that on the Boron ships. And they're aquatic kind of creatures. Which is cool. Their places are named after bodies of water or oceans and things like that, which is really cool. So, and look at the load screen. Isn't that ridiculous? I love it. So basically, you start out over here, and we're just gonna hit escape on there, and we're gonna just talk one of these guys.
Renowned friend.
Greetings, reputable friend. What will you do with your new ship after our herald duty?
I will continue my journeys to visit all the different communities, make countless new friends, and learn about their customs. I intend to write a journal about my travels, to inform our kin about the wonders of the world beyond the Queendom, and delight their curiosity.
That does indeed sound most fabulous. My curiosity is already stimulated. I am anticipating great delight in reading your journal.
What are your plans?
I will gift the ship to my sibling. He is embarking upon a significant step in his life, which calls for a celebration.
That is very kind of you.
Attention! Announcement for the heralds. Her Majesty Queen Polyphides will now see you.
Very cool. So we're gonna go and visit the Queen here in her throne room. So we're just going to go here. There we go. You guys joining in with me? There we go.
By the grace of Her Majesty, Queen Polyphides of the Queendom of Boron, you have been granted an audience. May I announce our honored guest, Numankeret, representative of the Alliance of the Word. The Queen's Heralds, Palamo, Kulumi, and Fomofi. I present Her Majesty, Queen Polyphides.
I welcome you, honored representative Numankeret, and of course, my pioneering heralds. The task entrusted to you is no less than the reintegration of the Queendom into its place within the galactic community. The Alliance of the Word has offered its aid in this endeavor, and so it falls upon Numankaret to lead you, my heralds, to the farthest corners of the Gate Network.
I am truly honored to be entrusted with this mission.
My heralds, you carry a message of Boron camaraderie. Seek out others wherever they may be found. Seek friendship and understanding. Most vital of all, be kind. All we have in this endless universe is each other. Be not discouraged if you face harsh words or cynicism. Be understanding, for Boron kindness has been absent from their lives for so long. Create a beneficial ripple throughout the known systems. May starlight guide you in your duties, and on completion of your mission, we bestow upon you the gift of these ships. May they bring you fulfillment and accomplishment in your voyages thereafter. We bid you farewell, brave heralds, and wish safe travels upon you.
Thank you, My Majesty.
This concludes the royal audience. Our honored guests, you are invited to hold your inaugural mission briefing at the designated venue.
Please follow me. We must indeed proceed with the mission briefing.
Okay. We must follow. Okay. Take the elevator, I'm guessing there. There you go. Briefing room. It's not there yet. See, they're getting there, so we can be there first. We really are there first. I was wondering if that was possible. Can I sit in this chair, darn it. Come on, slowpokes. There they are. We've been waiting for you. That's kind of cool that they legitimately walk in there. Oh, even the chair lifts up. That is cool. Okay.
Before we commence with business matters, may I say that it is a great honor to work with you heralds on your royal mission. My part is to provide you with the necessary information for your mission manager and to monitor your progress. Other than that, I will contact you should the need arise. Over the course of this endeavor, there will be multiple missions for you to choose from. While it is your duty to complete all missions, the order in which you pursue them is a matter for your own discretion. You are now ready to embark upon your voyage. See it through thoroughly to completion, and you will be the pride of the Queendom.
Renowned friend, which assignment did you receive?
Delivery to some distant scientist.
To a boron scientist? Surely they have a convenient supply of Bofu secured. I am afraid you may have drawn the short straw. A mere courier assignment. I am responsible for establishing a defense treaty with the Argon Federation. I wish you the best of luck. Farewell,
I feel
dear
like
friend.
that was a snooty rub face thing there. Oh, you're doing that one. Oh, ho, ho, yeah, you suck, basically, is what I got from that. Okay, so let's go. And so if you hit Shift D, you'll go right to your ship, but I thought we'd go ahead and walk there for fun. I'll tell you some keys that I'm hitting there, here and there, just for fun. Just so, you know, if you're new yourself, you'd understand what's happening. So, yeah, the Kingdom End DLC adds another 7 systems or sectors. I call them, you know, basically if it's its own little pentagon, not the big one, but even a small one. Like there's 2 of them in one, then I call that a whole, you know, system. But there's 130 or sectors, I guess you can call them. There's 130 sectors in total, which is cool. Well, we got, this is the Thresher ship. This is our new ship, which is really cool. Oh my. That's pixelated. So if we go in, let's see here, enter key, I guess. Yeah, we can go to player information. So you can change your name if you want. So you can call yourself Stone if you want, but it won't change what they call you. Let's name our organization Stone Legion for fun, and you can change logos. Now you can upload your logos pretty easily. Let me tell you quickly. I can do this without, as long as you know what you're doing. They usually should be 512 by 512 in size, like PNG, I believe. So what you do is go to your documents, my documents, EgoSoft X4. There'll be a number that's like your player profile ID or whatever, and then you'll create a folder called Logos, Logos. It might not be there, and then basically you could just drop those files in there. They can be PNG, JPEG, probably other ones as well, but I know those two work. And yeah, so somebody made this one for me, but it was just our first try. It's a little messy, so it kind of, you can see it's a bit meh. But if we go and hit enter here again, we can go and use the one I just uploaded here, logo-wise. It's fine. It could be round or something, because, most of them are roundish, make it, like, a little nicer, but I think this works fine anyway, so there you go. Which is kind of cool, so. And then we'll use this. We'll go to the cockpit. Like I said, if you hit, I think it's Shift D, I guess, or Control D. Let's see, Control D, Shift D. Shift D, yeah. It'll take you right to this exact spot, which is nice. And then there you go. We can go ahead and undock, and there we go. We can start exploring. You just have to wait. There we go. And we're going to hit Shift Space. This will let you basically control your ship with your mouse like this, so I can just move it around. And then I'm using my scroll wheel to increase the speeds. If I really want to hard brake, basically, I use the backspace here. But, and then, yeah, we're going to go over here. So we're going to hit Shift 1.
Her Majesty is strikingly
And that turns on
charismatic in
travel
person.
mode.
Yes, indeed. When she looks at you, it is like you are the only person for 20 parsecs.
Oh my.
Did you ever believe you would meet a monarch?
Never. Nor would I have expected to have the honor of such an important responsibility.
I'm gonna hit backspace here because we're
What
kind
was
of
your
going too
impression
fast.
of the Alliance representative?
Very nice and professional.
There
Matter of fact,
you go.
Indeed.
The Queen's heralds are reminded not to broadcast their private observations publicly.
My deepest apology.
There you go. There's the highway.
Superhighway, reflected stars.
So there's I don't know if it's a bug. I feel like it's a bug. Maybe they're going to leave it just because it exists. But since they've done the physics engine, when you come out of superhighways, you go at incredible speeds. Take it or leave it. You'll see here in a second, it's funny as
It is
hell.
of the utmost urgency that this modest Bofood delivery arrives at my facility.
So
I
there you
have
go.
marked a Bofood chemical lab station, which sells Bofood. But feel free to find a more lucrative trade source.
Mission interrupted. New mission activated.
So we're gonna go over here. I guess if you hit Shift 1 fast enough, your travel mode, you could have done that, stayed in it faster, I guess. I don't really know. I'm noob to that. Because that definitely didn't exist before, obviously, so. Whee! Okay, so we're gonna try to this here and go this way now. I think we're going the right way. Yeah, it looks like. No, we're not going the right way, are we? Oh, we're going over here. Okay, there you go. We'll just go in travel mode this way. It'll correct itself. I guess this is the place. So if we hit the map key, you can see the map here. They marked it here anyways for us. You can hide the trade here for now. Guess I'd search doors when I was testing something before. I guess it's saved, but yeah, anyways, yeah. Look at all the turrets that we have on here. So it looks like we only have one weapon on here. And then, hopefully that doesn't hit the station. No, it looks like it'll dissipate before it hits it. Yeah, it looks like we have the one weapon, and then we have a lot of defense turrets, which is pretty cool. Ooh, look at that braking time on this puppy. Woo! There you go. So we're gonna come on
Farm.
here.
Docking granted.
Just follow the dock pattern here. Okay, so these ships are big, and they don't flip, I don't think, for you, on the mediums at least. So what you want to do is come in here and then flip your own ship to face the right, and then you'll see this thing here. So this is where you want to hit backspace, or just make sure you bring down the speed, and then you just follow this. So we're gonna hit oops, the S key here to go down. There you go. There you go. And then we're gonna go forward. Actually, I might be wrong. It looks like it was the other way, but I think we actually have to face this way. Oh, it's letting me do it. Oh gosh, this is so dangerous. There you go. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks better. There we go. You have to face certain ways, unfortunately. That's fine. There you go.
Hello there. I see you are making progress with the Bofu delivery
Okay, so we're gonna
assignment.
trade here, Bofu.
Wonderful.
Just buy the 50 at once, and that's it. Once we're done, we can go and undock here, which you can hit use Shift D as a shortcut.
Mission completed. New mission.
There you go. Shift D.
activated.
Okay, and then we continue on. So it looks like we're gonna go on the highway over here. Highway to hell. Oh yeah, so if you hit tab, we can do boost. It uses your shields up, but if you do that and then hit shift 1, you get like a starter boost on your travel mode and not have to wait as long. So great when you're not doing combat or have to worry about any threats, and then you can get yourself a bit of just a head start on the boost. So when should I do the brakes this time? Because I'm bad at aiming. I won't hit it. I could do autopilot. Shift A?
Autopilot
There you go.
engaged.
I was thinking maybe I'll just let the autopilot do this part here. Be interested to see how good it is. Autopilot has gotten better over the years. So for something like this, it's probably better than I am. Not terrible, I have to admit. Oh, a little scary. You're right on the edge, but if you work, right? So. Okay. Then go to the other highway here. Yeah, so then you can do the autopilot, let it do its own thing here, obviously, which is kind of fun. So you're going to go to this jump gate, huh? I wonder when it gets over here. I wonder if I should try to... I'm going to take autopilot off.
Disengaged.
But, oop, there you go. You can go like this, by the way. Control space, and while you're in travel mode, you can kind of redirect your ship. But it's probably going to be... Oh, we did it. Okay. We did it pretty good there, actually. Yeah, when you hit control space, you can do very fast maneuvers in the travel mode, but you have to... Oh, crap. I was hoping to do something silly. You saw all the ships hitting that, by the way. Okay, we're being silly now. There you go. There you go. I was hoping to be silly here, but I did bad. There you go. Yeah, so if you hit control space, you can recorrect yourself. So, say I want to pull over this way, and then when I get closer over here, I can then pull towards this. And it just lets you do these really quick maneuvers, basically. So we're going to come out of here, and I'm going to try travel mode right away.
Entering
yeah, there you go.
towering wave.
Oh gosh.
Receiving broadcast message.
Dear passing pilots of assorted heritage and disposition, by the grace of Her Majesty the Queen, it is our privilege to aid the reintegration of the provinces adrift into the venerable and resilient Queendom of Boron. Regrettably, there appears to be an ongoing
Oh, this is bad.
misunderstanding with the
We're going so
inhabitants of
fast, it
this
might not be so
otherwise
bad, but this is
picturesque
bad.
sector. I hereby call upon your
Oh yeah, we're
civil
taking
courage
damage.
and request
Oh, we
that
got
you
so
join
fast,
us.
or maybe it's not a big
Jump
deal.
gate, Great Reef.
Okay, so you take damage in here if you're I think it is. Yeah, if you get out of the asteroid mines, but because there's so much in here and because we sped through there, it's not too
Danger.
bad. But also we got hit by lightning. So this is a hazardous zone. Well, once I get through the other side, I'll talk a bit more about that. That is cool. So you can move around really fast with those highways if you know what you're doing. It seems like when I'm doing the course corrections, it did slow it down quite a bit, but
Great Reef.
very interesting anyways. Oops. So yeah, that system we were in here, this is called Sanctuary Darkness. This is the one that we did that 3-part mini-series here. Basically, all this red here is safe. If it shows pink, that's also safe. But you have to follow the asteroids up here and then up around here to have safety. From my understanding, though, there is a highway or something system that you will build later on. And I've even heard rumors of it building itself later on, as in, like, if you ignore it, it will start building itself, I guess. I don't know if you are playing a Boron or if you're playing another faction and then the Boron themselves build it. But apparently over time it will build up a highway itself, so, which is really cool. And I'm hitting the R key in the map. So map is M key, by the way, but I hit R key to reset. Oh, it looks like we have to find our next target. Watchful gaze. I'm pretty sure there's a gate over here, so I think we just have to follow that. But yeah, it's always fun to learn, you know, all these things, and just, you know, it's fun. I'm having a lot of fun with X series games. I wish I played them more. They take a bit of a learning curve, so every time I come back, it's like, oh my goodness, how do I do this? How do I do that? You know, so that's why when I do these videos, I do try to talk and say what I'm doing. And that way, if you're a brand new player, or even just a player like me who hasn't played for a while, it kind of helps out. Because literally, when I legitimately played last time, like actually played more than a few episodes of this, that would have been 2 years ago plus, I guess. It was when the Terran one came out. And it wasn't a huge series either, so it looks like we're in the search for another gate. Yeah, so where are we right now? Yeah, so we're basically looking for another gate. So you might as well just keep going and hopefully you can find one. Usually you can see it even through the fog a bit, but this is really thick fog. This is probably some of the thickest fog I've seen in this game. I don't know if this is my settings or some other thing, but I'm just gonna let it keep going here. And basically we're hunting down for another gate. Over time, you'd find it anyways. You basically would just hunt around here. My guess is it's going to be around this side. I mean, it just makes sense it would be over here, so that's my hope anyways. But we'll keep our eye... Oh, there it is, right there. So remember, I'm using the control space for... They call it flight assistant disabled, right? And basically, it lets you maneuver... You know, like how you see in the real movies where the spaceship can do, like, the 180 really quick and flip around and stuff. That's basically what we're doing, and then we turn on the thrusters once we disable it, and then it does its own course correction, but it does it in a really smooth way. But yeah, we're gonna come flying out of here. Perfect. So yeah, we're looking for Bozata or whatever his name is. He's basically he's the HQ place. He's somebody who was kind of annoying in the past because you could spend like 30 minutes doing his stuff, but it's all unlocked now. Basically, you just go and meet and greet him, and you're done. Like you can start doing research right away and stuff like that. It's really awesome.
Entering
and there it is.
Heretics End.
So yeah, like I said, way easier. You don't have to look for that, you know, the space signal on stations and then follow that, do all the different things. Basically, he was captured by Split, and then you had to do a rescue mission kind of thing. And then, yeah, it was cool. But every time you start a new game, it wasn't so cool. No offense, devs. But that's why they added like a custom mode and all this other stuff over time. Is that a fight?
Mercury, Minotaur, Raider.
Oh, it's a Raider, but they're not against me right now, so I'd rather not deal with that.
Mercury,
but they just took that
Sentinel,
out, yeah.
Minotaur, Raider.
Looks like he's fighting somebody else, but I can't quite see them from this distance. But that's the world for you doing it's alive, right? Obviously, so.
Docking granted.
Can I do autopilot dock? No, because there's no autopilot on. I don't have the docking software or something for that probably. So we're just gonna go over here and just coast over here. Once again, we can use that tab to get around easier. There you go. Oh gosh, the brakes on this thing is so slow. I love it. So I think this might, I don't know if the front's bigger or the back's bigger. We'll find out here in a second. We might have to flip it around again, I think. Yeah, by looking at the image here, I'm pretty sure we're the wrong way. So this ship, you have to go like this. Oh crap. Whee! We'll just go backwards here for a second. There you go. There you go. That looks right. And then we can go and land here. We should be pretty good. There you go. Not bad, my friends. Not bad. Look at the planet there. That's cool, the graphics. Pretty cool location to have your HQ. And you can move your HQ now, too. So that's kind of cool.
Welcome.
Pressure.
So let's go. And there you go. Headquarters. Do. Oh, when we hit space, we have this little sound effect. That's kind of cute. I just love looking at the, the planet. A really good little location they did this in. Okay, so let's go ahead, and if you double tap W, you can sprint. Don't use shift, because if you use shift and then hit like D, for example, you'll be back at your ship. So we're gonna go to, oh, we're supposed to trade. Well, you can trade remotely, technically, so I'm not really good at that. Let's just do Shift E again. We'll just sit down to do that. So we're just going to do the trade menu here, and then we're going to go and there you go. And then we're going to get up, and then that'll do its thing, and that should automatically make him happy.
Wonderful. The Bofu has arrived. Please visit me in my laboratory.
There you go. There's no fall damage or anything like that. You can't die, as far as I know, as a player running around stations and stuff. Even if you get off the station and you fall into space, as far as I know, you don't have oxygen levels or anything like that. You'll just keep floating, and it'll be very annoying, and you'll really want to head back to the station by hit Shift D, I guess. Go back to your ship or whatever. We're gonna go to the science laboratory here. Cool. There he is. I delivered the Bofu.
Yes, my beloved Bofu. Indeed you did.
The Queen sent Pofu?
Oh, Her Delightful Majesty. Yes, well, not quite the Queen. I may have hijacked your mission communications a tad, just to imbue this delivery with some alacrity. However, the Bofu shipment is very much appreciated. Incidentally, your biosignature indicates somewhat elevated stress levels. Fret not. I shall assist you by extricating my intervention from your mission communications. Indeed, I see you are behind on a number of very important royal duties.
There you go. So that's it?
Actually, there might be something. As you are well aware, I am considered by some to be the most consequential scientist living today. Not only have I demolished paradigms in 3 unrelated scientific fields, but I was instrumental in connecting a jump gate to Kingdom End.
I've heard. That was the one I told you I did the 3-part, episodes on.
And yet, I seem to spend far too much of my time managing this recently acquired research facility. This is a distinct inconvenience. To fully submerge myself in my studies, I seek an assistant to manage my affairs, mainly this station. Considering the faith Her Majesty has in your abilities, perhaps you might be a suitable candidate. With your sufferance, I have transferred control of the facility into your responsible
Just like that.
care. This installation is equipped for habitation of all races, and this room seems to be some sort of research area. I expect I could spend years poring over the data contained in these systems.
Is there anything I can help with?
I have already made some progress.
So
There
access
appears
the
to be
research
several
menu.
things we can research at this facility. Please take a look.
Okay, so once he gets out of there, we just hit enter, and then we're going to hit the little research icon here. So he
As
probably
you
is
can
going to
see,
talk. I would do
there is much to
teleportation.
do. I personally find mention of this teleportation irresistible, but I leave it up to you to decide what we research first.
Okay.
Please note that these research items have certain requirements.
So if you look at them, and the one is the most. It goes even further, I think. I guess you can't scroll right now. That's a bit weird. I thought you could scroll more. But anyways, yeah, look at the requirements on this. But the reason teleportation is good.
Technology was being used to research teleportation
I'll let
over
him
long
talk.
distances.
The reason you want to do teleportation is basically there's no jump drives in X4. So if you played X3, you'd have the jump drives, the fuel for it, and you can jump from one corner of space to another, basically. There is none of that. And people will say, oh my god, I'm upset. Well, how do I get around? And, man, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's basic. Basically, it's more of an RTS, so you control larger fleets, more areas, things like that. And with the teleportation, if you want to be part of the action, lead the action, things like that, you can teleport directly to a ship when you've unlocked all this. The range doesn't matter at that point, and you can be part of it right away. So you can take control anytime you want. And that's kind of their unique way around the whole jump drive system. And I like that because it means, yeah, sure, you can't just jump a fleet into random territory or space just instantly, same as they can't really do that to you. Besides, we won't really go into it, but the outskirts, they can have the Xenon and other ships show up, but outside of that anyways, it's they can't do that, and that's the beauty of this. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna start research on that. We're not gonna do research right now, it'll be later on, because we need to get components and stuff like that. You can actually do later on, let other ships trade to you and do that kind of stuff as well. But we'll leave that for the future anyways. Look at how beautiful this is. I swear the graphics get better and better. I know they do better on lighting and things like that. I think that's why, like, with the physics engine, I think they actually did something more with lighting as well at the same time. So it'd be kind of cool if these were clickable. I know it'd be silly, but if you could click these and hide these, or, I don't know why. It's like, why would a dev spend their time doing that? It's just, I guess, silly things like that.
Where have you been? Our connection was interrupted. The technicians
personal office.
Why? The mission seems resolved. Let us get back on course in the pursuit of Her Majesty's diplomatic endeavors. You can find your current tasks in your mission manager. Choose which to pursue first and activate it for further guidance.
Okay, so talks about that. Okay, we'll leave that alone right now. We'll do that next episode, obviously. So, yeah, you have a personal inventory here. So, if you gather things over time, you can throw it in here. And then, yeah, so we got some unusable crystals. I don't even know why I have those on me. I guess just whatever over time. Paint modifications. Holy crap. But anyways, yeah, you get these over time. You don't have to worry about your inventory because it stays on you. Your other ships, actually, like the captains themselves, can collect personal inventory as well off the ground, and then you can send them here to deposit them on the HQ, which is really cool. So yeah, that's cool. This is new. I don't know if it came in 6.0 or 5.0 or something. I didn't play 6.0 or 5.0. I played 4 and maybe 4.1 or something like that, so it's been a while since I've played, to be fair. There's the trader's corner here, so you can actually buy and sell things as well from here. So show me your wares. So you can buy and sell stuff on here. What about those crystals? I guess the trader, your inventory. Oh yeah, here. So you got your repair lasers and stuff like that. So you can do handheld laser if you don't have one. We should probably buy one eventually, but you can buy one of those. You can get the spacesuit upgrade here. It's going to make us a bit poorer, but these can be very good, depending on your needs later on. So I'm just going to do them for now.
Travels.
Okay, I guess we just ignore that part, though. Okay, and then, yeah, so there's our ship. How beautiful is that? It's huge. These are little elevator things. I forget what they're called. There's a name to them. They're in airports. But it's not an escalator. It has a fancier name to it, from my understanding. But, yeah. And then, yeah, you can just jump this if it still lets you. You usually just jump from the side. Oh, crap. Maybe they won't let you. Well, maybe if we sprint to do it. There we go. You still can, so. Yeah, that's cool. The boron chips are so unique looking. They're going to make a huge difference when it comes to this game, just because they're... Oh, I didn't mean to hit save. That's F5. I was trying to look for the hide the UI. Oh, hide the HUD is Control H. Oh, Shift H. Wow, I wrote that down wrong. Shift H, yeah. Well, look how beautiful that is. But anyways, my friends, yeah, we'll continue on here next time. We'll go on from here, and we'll continue doing some missions and exploring the galaxy. The first couple episodes, we're probably not going to be like working or establishing much of a fleet or an empire, you know, till we do some of the basic missions, maybe earn some more, you know, currency, things like that. And then eventually we'll work on, you know, getting some miners or trade ships out there and just, you know, slowly starting and working on our empire. But either way, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Oh, look at that. I got stuck there. Oh, there you go. Now, if you got stuck, you can just click this and get in. But also, don't forget, you can still hit Shift-D to get into your ship instantly as well. So, but either way, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. We'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.